Imagine waking up one morning only to find that your business has been breached and all your sensitive data stolen. Shocking, isn't it? In the digital age where the majority of our lives and businesses are stored in the cloud, the threat of cybersecurity breaches is more real than ever. As technology advances, so does the sophistication of cybercriminals. They are no longer lone wolves in their basements, but organized syndicates, and sometimes even state-sponsored entities, operating with an alarming level of sophistication and audacity. In fact, it's been found that a whopping 60% of small businesses fail within 6 months of a cyber attack. That's more than half of all small businesses bearing the brunt of these virtual onslaughts. It's not just about the immediate financial loss either. The damage to the company's reputation, the loss of customer trust, the potential legal implications, all these factors contribute to a devastating domino effect that can bring even the most robust businesses to their knees. It's not just the small businesses that are at risk. Large corporations, even those with dedicated cybersecurity teams, are not immune to these attacks. Every day, these organizations face an endless barrage of attempts to breach their defenses. The potential damages are astronomical. We're talking about millions, sometimes billions of dollars in financial losses. Not to mention the potential loss of critical, sensitive data that could have far-reaching implications. These breaches can cripple businesses, disrupt operations, and cause irreversible damage to a company's brand and reputation. Cybersecurity is no longer a luxury or an afterthought. It's a necessary investment for the survival and success of any business in today's digital landscape. We live in a world where data is the new oil, and just like oil, it's a resource that's highly coveted, fiercely fought over, and ruthlessly exploited when it falls into the wrong hands. The stakes are high and the threat is real. It's time for businesses to take cybersecurity seriously. Remember the Target breach back in 2013? It's a classic example of a cybersecurity nightmare. Picture this. It was the peak of the holiday shopping season when Target became the target. Hackers had infiltrated their systems, stealing the credit card and personal data of a whopping 40 million customers. Yes, you heard that right, 40 million. The breach was a masterclass in cyber thievery, with the hackers installing malware in Target's security and payment system. This malware was designed to steal every credit card used at the company's 1,800 stores nationwide. For 19 days, the thieves sat back and collected data, silently siphoning off the details of millions of transactions. But the horror didn't end there. Along with the credit card data, personal information including names, addresses, email addresses, and phone numbers of a further 70 million people were also pilfered. In total, the hackers walked away with a treasure trove of data from up to 110 million people. In the aftermath, Target's reputation took a significant hit. Customers were understandably wary, and many avoided the retailer, leading to a sharp drop in sales. Lawsuits started pouring in, and the company found itself in the middle of a public relations disaster. The financial toll was staggering too. The breach cost Target an estimated $162 million after insurance reimbursements. The company also had to spend millions more to overhaul its security systems. Its CEO and CIO both resigned in the wake of the scandal. Even today, years after the breach, the company is still feeling the effects. The lesson here is clear. The cost of neglecting cybersecurity can be astronomical, not just in terms of money, but also in lost trust and damage to the brand. A single breach can cause irreparable damage to a business. The key is prevention, not damage control. So let's delve into how we can avoid falling into the same trap that ensnared Target. It's time to talk about cybersecurity best practices. So, how does a business protect itself from such threats? It starts with implementing cybersecurity best practices. First off, let's talk about the importance of regular software updates. These aren't just there to annoy you with constant pop-ups. They're crucial because they patch vulnerabilities that hackers could exploit. Think of your software like a fortress. The developers are continually adding new walls and defenses, but if you don't update, you're stuck with the old, weaker fortress. Next, we move on to secure passwords. It's tempting to use password 123 or your pet's name, but this is akin to leaving your front door wide open. A strong password should be a unique combination of letters, numbers, and symbols. And no, password 123 isn't much better. Change your passwords regularly and avoid reusing them across multiple platforms. Then we have multi-factor authentication, or MFA. This is like having a double lock on your door. Even if a cybercriminal cracks your password, they would need a second form of verification to access your account. This could be a text message code, a fingerprint, or even a facial recognition scan. It's an extra step, but it's one that can save you a lot of trouble down the line. Lastly, regular employee training can't be stressed enough. Human error is a leading cause of cybersecurity breaches. Employees need to be educated about the risks and how to avoid them. This can range from identifying phishing emails to understanding the importance of secure Wi-Fi networks. Each of these measures plays a crucial role in preventing cybersecurity breaches. Regular software updates keep your defenses up to date. Secure passwords and MFA add layers of protection to your accounts. And regular employee training ensures that everyone in your organization is vigilant and aware of potential threats. These practices are the first line of defense against cyber threats, but they're not enough on their own. Consider the Sony Pictures hack in 2014, an incident that exposed the importance of internal cybersecurity measures. This was a monumental event in the world of cybersecurity that should serve as a wake-up call to businesses everywhere. In the fall of 2014, Sony Pictures, one of the largest film studios in the world, fell victim to a devastating cyber attack. The hackers, who called themselves the Guardians of Peace, infiltrated Sony's system and wreaked havoc. They leaked internal emails, unreleased films, and a vast amount of sensitive data. The fallout was immense. Sony's reputation took a massive hit, and the cost of the breach ran into the millions. But what made the Sony hack so alarming wasn't just the scale of the breach, but the nature of the data that was leaked. It wasn't just credit card numbers or passwords. The hackers leaked internal emails and unreleased films. They exposed the inner workings of Sony Pictures, revealing confidential information, strategic plans, and even the personal thoughts of employees. This brings us to an essential point about cybersecurity. It's not just about keeping the bad guys out, it's about managing the data inside. Sony's internal data was not sufficiently protected. The leaked emails were stored in plain text with no encryption. The unreleased films were not adequately secured. In retrospect, there were several measures Sony could have taken to protect its internal data. They could have used encryption to secure sensitive emails. They could have implemented stricter access controls to limit who could access unreleased films. And they could have conducted regular cybersecurity audits to identify and fix vulnerabilities. But the most critical lesson here is that cybersecurity isn't just a technical issue, it's a business issue. It's about protecting your assets, your reputation, and your bottom line. The Sony Pictures hack is a stark reminder of the importance of internal cybersecurity measures. It's a lesson that all businesses, large or small, should take to heart. Because in the digital age, a breach of your cybersecurity isn't just a theoretical risk. It's a clear and present danger. Internal cybersecurity measures play a crucial role in protecting sensitive business data. It's not just about keeping the bad guys out, but also about managing the data inside. So, what can you do today to protect your business from cyber threats? That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Well, there are 3 key steps you can take right now that will significantly enhance your business's cybersecurity. First, conduct a cybersecurity audit of your business. This is like a health checkup, but for your digital environment. It will help you understand where you are vulnerable and how you can strengthen your defenses. A cybersecurity audit involves evaluating your current security measures, identifying potential weaknesses, and creating a plan to address those vulnerabilities. Remember, knowledge is power. The more you know about your cybersecurity posture, the better you can protect your business. Second, invest in cybersecurity insurance. It's not something you want to think about, but if a breach does occur, the financial impact can be devastating. Cybersecurity insurance can provide a financial safety net, helping you recover from a breach more quickly and with less financial strain. It's an investment, sure, but one that could save your business in the long run. The third step is to create a cybersecurity response plan. This is your game plan for when a cyber attack happens. It outlines the steps your business will take to respond to and recover from a cyber incident. Having a plan in place means you can act quickly and decisively, minimizing the damage caused by a breach. Each of these steps is crucial in its own right. A cybersecurity audit provides a clear understanding of your vulnerabilities. Cybersecurity insurance offers financial protection. And a cybersecurity response plan ensures you're ready to respond to a breach effectively. Together, they form a comprehensive approach to cybersecurity that can help protect your business from cyber threats. Improving your business's cybersecurity is a continuous process, not a one-time task. It's time to take action and protect your business from the growing threat of cyber attacks. Because in today's digital world, it's not a matter of if you'll face a cyber threat, but when. And when that day comes, you'll be glad you took these steps.